Yo guys, what's good, what's happening, and what's going on? It's mother freaking Wednesday here. Wednesday lunchtime. And because we're doing training, yes, it's a training day. I gotta learn how to do the job that I've been doing for the past 2 days. That's still a cat. That's a mouth face. That's a mouth face. Oh, just gonna pet the kitty. Just gonna pet the kitty. Oh, just gonna give her some lovin's. Oh, just love the lovin's. Doing training, so the trainer's like, listen, I got a bunch of shit I gotta get done, so I'm gonna start doing some work and we'll be back at 1, and it's friggin' noon. So I'm like, alright, well, whatever. I'm only here till 4, so pitter patter, have at her. But literally, we're just going over stuff I already know. But we got people in here in the training who are literally, they didn't do SO1. They just, they basically worked at another company, saw the posting, applied, and got the job. So they have no idea how to do any of this stuff, and here I am ready to rock and roll. Just take the reins off and let me let her rip, let me fly like an eagle into the sun. So I think I discovered what's happening with this camera and the microphone the other day when I had no audio. The way the wire sits for this mic, it's kind of coiled up like an old telephone cord when you used to have landlines before everybody got cell phones and ditched landlines. Some of you might still have a landline out there, but you probably have a cordless phone attached to it. The days of having the corded phone with the coiled line is pretty much gone. I don't really see them at anybody's houses anymore. Hell, I barely ever see telephones at people's houses. That's why I said that. But it's coiled up like that, so it's spring loaded. So if you plug it into a DSLR and you have to stretch it, it'll stretch out to be about 3 feet long. But if you only need the small amount like I do on this GoPro, then all I need to do is just not stretch it. But the problem is the way the ends are connected, it kind of gets caught on the mic mod, or it gets caught on something and then it pulls it out easily. I just got to make sure, like I said, on the back of the camera, and I can't show you guys because I can't get a freaking zoom in. I tried taking a picture with my cell phone and she wouldn't focus on a macro. I tried to do a video with my camcorder. It wouldn't do it because of the bright light. It looked all blurry. But when you have a microphone plugged into this thing, the microphone icon on the back changes. Now on the media mod, you have access to a front mic, a rear mic, or stereo mode, which will fire both the front and rear. I tried it once on the rear mic while doing fishing and the quality was great, but then the second time I recorded, that had no audio. And that's a bug with the media mod where you have to turn on the GoPro before you hit record. Now GoPros have this great feature where you can just one button start, but it doesn't work with the media mod. You have to start the GoPro, let it realize there's an external mic before it'll broadcast to it. If you don't, it doesn't pull from the internal mic because as far as the GoPro is concerned, something's plugged into it, but it won't pull from the external mic because it didn't start the mic software. And that's stupid, but it's been fixed on the GoPro 9 and 10. So on the GoPro 8, you got to start the GoPro, let it run until you see the display screen showing the microphone in the upper right, and then you're good to go. So if I don't have the media mod plugged in, if I'm just running off the GoPro's internal microphone, it won't show me any microphone on it because there's no mic plugged in. Now my buddy showed me, because he has the old GoPro 7, he bought a GoPro 8. When he plugs in his external mic adapter, it shows the microphone icon, but it doesn't show the dot because it's literally just a microphone. So what this thing does, the media mod, is it acts exactly like that thing, the microphone adapter with the USB-C, except for when you plug it in, it's only showing the mic. If you don't plug a microphone into the microphone jack, then you have no mic. It's gonna do nothing. So that's where the media mod comes in, that it has the built-in high definition. Well, they call it a high definition mic, but honestly, I've done a comparison of the media mod versus the regular onboard mic, and the regular onboard mic kind of slays the media mod hugely. It's so bad. So I discovered that today because I was about to film and I looked at the friggin' mic icon in the back and she didn't have a dot, and then I realized the cable wasn't pushed in. So I pushed the cable in, the dot came in, I filmed my intro there and I checked it because I always check the audio to make sure it did audio, because man, losing your audio in a video sucks big time. Anyway, guys, I have no idea what the heck it's doing in your neck of the woods, but today it's +5 and snaining. It's like snow raining, so it's cold up in the atmosphere, I bet, but it's warm down here because literally it's just dumping slush. So a lot of people are on the ice today. I was checking on Facebook and the fishing forums, and some people are asking for ice conditions, and they're like, it's sloppy. Coke Machine put up a video showing the ice thickness. So we have about 20 inches of ice out there with about 10 inches of snow and slush. So yeah, I'm not going ice fishing tonight, guys. I got some running around to do tonight. I need to go to Walmart. I got to buy some stuff. I hate spending money, but I literally have 4 coffee filters left And that's a huge problem. We cannot run out of coffee. So I'm going to go pick up some coffee filters tonight. And if there's any coffee on sale, I'm going to grab that. I'm just going to go to Walmart because I also need to buy kitty litter. Because I went to change Scamper's litter box yesterday and discovered that my box of Special Kitty is literally just a box. There's nothing in there, just a box. I thought I had a whole bunch in there. So pumped the brakes on changing the litter box last night. And was like, you know what, frig it. We'll just go to Walmart tomorrow because I didn't feel like going out last night. After I had my dinner and my workout, I put in 2 hours of cardio on the old bike there. What did I watch? Oh, I'm watching the Ozark. There's new episodes of Ozark on Netflix, and I didn't know that. So I ended up watching two episodes. They're about 45 minutes each. So, no, I only did about an hour and a half worth of working on the bike. And then I had a shower and ate some supper, and after that, I was really tired. I was like, man, I just need to go to bed early tonight. I didn't feel like going out. But tonight, I'm going to take a rip over to Walmart. I need to do that. I was also wondering if I have any garbage bags that are smaller than normal, because it would be nice to fill a garbage bag that is not a contractor bag. And I don't think I do. I think all I have is contractor bags. Because I have some more bags down here. I got these hefties, but I think these are contractor bags. No. That's worse. It's just an empty box. Holy crap, Adam. Go through your shit, bud. What are those? Raid bombs. Oh, here we go. Yeah, it's contractor bags. That will not do. How many liters are they, though? That's a good question to ask. These here are the... I have no idea. Oh, these are the Big Daddies. 178 liters of straight up nonsense. I'd like to... I wish I had a couple smaller bags because I don't have that much garbage to put out this week. Because I went through the house, guys. I was like, okay, so tomorrow... Like, I did the vlog in the truck, you know, and I was like, all right, well, I got an idea for tonight what we're going to do. We're going to clean. And then I walked through the house and went, you know, it's not that I need to clean. Like, there's a lot of shit up here. You know, I need to clean off my fridge again. That's a given. There's a lot of stuff up here that needs to get relocated. But I got to thinking, I'm like, it's just a clutter. I just got a lot of shit everywhere. I just need to organize it. And then once it's organized, we're good to go. Like, that's the main problem, is everything's everywhere, all unorganized. So we just need to have a little bit of more organization involved in the situation, and then we're ready to rock, son. We're ready to rock. Actually thinking about starting this series. I just thought about it there, called the lunch break vlogs, because lately I've been doing that, right? I just pace around, get some steps in, and stand up and talk to you guys on camera during my lunch break. Just about things like yesterday's lunch break vlog was fixing the sink, which, by the way, I did wrong. I was sitting there, every time I ran the sink, I could hear tick, 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 tick on wood afterwards. And I'm like, what did I break? And I looked underneath in the cabinet and I couldn't see water, but then I felt the drain pipe and she was pissing water. And I'm like, oh, don't tell me I got to fix the drain in here now. How the hell does that happen when you fix a freaking tap? Like, how do you break a drain when you fix a tap? That doesn't make sense. Last night I unscrewed it again. Number one, I didn't tighten it all the way, so that was one problem. Number two, I had the O-ring in backwards, so water was just seeping through the thing, rolling down the tap, and then rolling underneath because the seal's not the greatest, and going right into the back, and then falling down, hitting the pipe, then dripping off the pipe and hitting the wood. So I took it apart again, and I reseated the grommet, or the seal, or whatever the hell that O-ring is. Probably just an O-ring. And then screwed it back in, and then grabbed the rag because I couldn't really get my fingers on because they were wet on the metal. So I grabbed the rag and cinched onto it and tightened it right on, and we're not having that problem anymore. So I fixed that off camera. That's good to go. But yeah, like I was thinking about doing the lunch break vlogs. I know a lot of people, they tell me they love these kind of videos where I just talk about my day, talk about things, pace back and forth. Sometimes I get productive, sometimes I don't, you know, things like that. But one of the things that I've actually wanted to do that I'll show you is for Christmas, Nikki's son got me a digital photo frame. I had one before, but it was really small. It's, where did I put the digital photo frame? I put it somewhere. I didn't lose that. No, it's right here. It's underneath the paper. It's underneath my printer paper. Oh, rip. I need to clean off or do something with that. I need to clean off up here too. One day I need to install those fans in the gaming computer. He got me this digital photo frame for Christmas. I've never installed it, and I was actually thinking, like I was gonna put it in there in the computer room, but then I was like, you know where this would actually look pretty good? I love when I'm downstairs and I ask Google to turn on the living room, and it's the one upstairs in the bedroom that goes off when there's totally like 3 Google Homes down here that can answer me. But anyway, I was thinking about putting it on this wall because I have a power outlet right there, and then just having it on this wall. So my big question is do we have any form of mounting hardware in this box? So let's go ahead and we'll pop this box open, and we have something. So we have the power adapter here. It's just like a simple little, you know, power adapter. And we have, okay, we have a remote, and then we have a stand, and that is all we have. And then we got the photo frame here, and it kind of resembles a tablet. It has full-size SD card in the back, USB micro, and a regular USB. I think that's a headphone jack. I don't know. That looks like a headphone jack to me. And your power connector. So what I was thinking is it does have a screw hole in the back here, and then it has your controls so you can modify your pictures that are showing. I was thinking of mounting it like right here. Just putting it right there and then running it on the wall and just putting random digital images on it and just let it cycle all day. I'm trying to get you guys situated here, but I got a lot of shit on this tote. So that was my battle plan. I just don't have a screw on me that'll fit that, unless I have one over here on my table from when I mounted that whiteboard on the wall that I never use because I know my exercises so damn well now. Thinking about putting that there, and then just loading up an SD card with a metric ton of pictures, like fishing ones and scenery shots that I took and all sorts of different random things. Just make sure they're 16 by 9. You know, some of Oreo, some of life, and just letting them cycle, because that could be kind of cool. On top of that, I also have these things that the ex left behind that I kind of really like. This one's happiness, and the other one's love. And I was thinking if they just fit in between here and putting one up top and one further down, kind of decorating this living room a little bit, and it would get more clutter off of the friggin' stuff. So I just need screws for that, and then we're good to go. And one of these days, I need to go through this big tote, find out what the heck is in it. I know there's a lot of random cables in the top one. I know in the middle one or the bottom one has a Nintendo 64. I'm going to hang on to the Nintendo 64 because it's friggin' awesome. I know if I were to sell that thing with all the games I have, I could make a mint. Because there's somebody online right now. Well, there was somebody online selling a Nintendo 64 with 3 games, and he put it up for $200 and it's not listed anymore. So I don't know if they sold their Nintendo 64 or if they just pulled the advert. I'm not sure. But I have a Nintendo 64 with a metric ton of video games. Like, I have at least 20 titles for it, including and not limited to Mario Brothers 64. I got Mario Kart. I got Mario Party. We got the South Park game, the Turok. My Nintendo 64 has that memory upgrade so you can play all the high-end games. I got Legends of Zeldas for it. I got 2 of them. Not sure which ones. But like there's, well, here, let's go look. Why not? So there's my Nintendo 64. It's the green one that came with Donkey Kong Country, I think. And then this is garbage. You know, we got Banjo-Kazooie, Yoshi Story, Super Mario Brothers 64, Army Men 2, Sarge's Heroes, South Park, Legends of Zelda, Ocarina of Time. We got Quake. That was a fun game on PC. What's this blue one? Oh, GoldenEye. Oh, that's a great game. That alone would make money. Space Station Silicon Valley. No idea, never played it. And I saw another one down here somewhere. I know I got a boatload of titles for this thing. Oh, maybe that's, I thought I had Turok. What's this? Perfect Dark. Doesn't feel like it's in there though. Could have sworn I had other games. What's this? What is this? It's a weight belt. I guess you can put your vape in there. That's probably garbage. Could have sworn I had Turok because I remember when I bought this game, this system, I bought it off of, that's Quake. What are you? South Park. I bought it off of somebody on Kijiji. No, I bought it off eBay. It was an entire eBay deal. Some more games up top. No, this is all the stuff for Rock Band and DJ Hero. And this is just miscellaneous cables in a bag and an old Wi-Fi City. There's the box for GoldenEye. What the heck are you? I have no idea what the heck this is for. It's a USB connector of some fashion. Whatever. And then there's a Nintendo 64 control. I have 4 controllers for the Nintendo 64. So I kind of want to keep it for when Nikki gets her new house and we set up the video game room, because we might as well try and get as many video games as possible in there. Old stuff, new stuff. Okay, this Vault-Tec lunch pail doesn't fit. I figure it'd be kind of fun. Like if when Nikki gets her new house, we set up a gaming room with, like, her son has Xbox One, Oculus Rift, and I don't know what else. I think she said he has an Xbox 360. And I have an Xbox 360, PlayStation 3 upstairs, Nintendo 64, Nintendo Wii, and a PS4. I'm just going to bring all that over there, and we can set it up to the TV on an HDMI splitter, except for the Nintendo 64, because that uses RCA. And we can, and the Nintendo Wii, because it also uses RCA. I don't have one of the newer Wiis. Mine's a first generation, so it doesn't have the HDMI out. But I figure bring that over there, and we can set it up and have all the video game consoles ready to rock. But like something I need to get rid of is this, not this shop vac, it comes in clutch when the cat pukes. This heater here, there's no oil in it. It used to have oil in it. We used that in the garage on the old live shows that we used to do like 12 years ago. We had that going and those little ones going. And it would be enough to warm the place up where Adrian and I weren't freezing our tits off drinking beer, trying to entertain while yelling at the ladder. So like I say, I got a bunch of video game consoles, but I don't play them, I don't need them. So that's why I say I got a lot of stuff, but I don't want to throw it out because it's going to be repurposed in time. So doing a cleaning video is kind of pointless because I've already gone through all the totes upstairs. I like keeping the miscellaneous cables because you never know when you're going to hook something up and you're going to be like, I need RCA. Like, for instance, last year at Pride, Joss was trying to hook her mixing board up to the friggin' setup from Malclaim, or wherever they got their setup from, whoever the DJ was, the PA system guys. Problem was the board uses RCA, and the only inputs that were on the actual mixing board were either XLR or quarter-inch jack. Yeah, quarter-inch jack. I had an RCA quarter-inch here because I used to have a mixing board. It was a shitty one from Radio Shack. It was only 3 channels, but I had one, and I had the cables for it. It's like, you never know. I know the next time they're going to be doing a drag show, Joss said, like, you're going to be part of it. You're going to have to be in it. You're going to have to help with the technical stuff. Because the last one they did, they had a hell of a time with it. Well, it doesn't help when you show up 5 minutes after the starting of the show. But apparently something happened where they had it all hooked up, but only the music was coming through and the vocal tracks weren't. And I've never heard of a cable that knocks out vocal tracks. Because like if they honestly had that, karaoke machines would be no longer in production. You know, you can go on YouTube karaoke or just go on YouTube and find a song with lyrics, play it, and there's your karaoke track. You don't even have to listen. It would automatically knock out the vocals. So I have no idea how that mess up happened, but she's like, I need you on board because you're good for figuring stuff out. So I think the next drag show they're doing is like for people who want to try drag, who don't already do it. Like, you know, like Clifford already does it and Jason already does it. And Denton's just starting to do it. Like this was probably his 3rd time dressed up in it when we did the Pound Abbey episodes. But yeah, like she wants me on board because I'm a good troubleshooter and I work fast and I'm efficient. So looks like that'll be, this looks like a job for me. So everybody just call on me. We need a little bit of diagnosticing because that's what I do for my living, you know? Okay, I'm a shitty rapper. I'm sorry. But, so yeah, like I said, I got a bunch of shit, but it's going to be going to new homes. Just right now, we're not really in a new home moving condition. Like I said, Nikki still has to buy a place and then we're gonna go from there. She already has the TV picked out. Apparently it's some like 120-inch monstrosity from Costco. So that's gonna be sick. We can play GoldenEye 4 players and it'll feel like we're all playing on a 32-inch each. So that'll be pretty badass actually. I don't know, I love GoldenEye. That game was always so much fun, and then as you level up you get all the feet. My favorite was Donkey Kong mode because it was like shooting at bobbleheads, right? Like everybody's head is just the size. It's like you're shooting at Mr. Mac. It's pretty sweet. So, well, tonight is a weightlifting night, and tomorrow, basically I won't be working out much until probably Sunday when I go on the ice, because I'm not going to go on the ice tonight. Tonight I might take care of hanging stuff. I'm curious as to my weight. I don't feel like turning on the living room lights again. So I'll just sit you guys down here with the mic on, step on the scale. So it still reads 254.0. But last night before my cardio, when I sat on that scale, I was at 250.8. So that's not too bad. That's actually really good. That was when this shirt probably weighs, I don't know, probably not even a pound. Probably not. I don't know how much my clothes weigh. And my pants are probably not that heavy either, but I did have a big supper last night. Nikki brought me this ham down here. Watch your face, dude. Closing the door. Can't open the fridge around the dog. And like I said, she brought me these massive steaks that are like 1.5 inches thick. What I ended up doing last night was I cut up the steaks into chunks, and I cut 2 fair-sized pieces of ham off in chunks, threw them in the air fryer and cooked them up with some cabbage, and that's what I had for supper last night, and holy piss was I ever full. But I feel great today. Like, I haven't eaten now. I'm just still doing the OMAD. We're going to work it down. Now that I got Freddy versus Jason back, we're going to be doing some fasting next week, Monday to Friday. Maybe longer. We'll see how we feel. And we're going to really shed some pounds next week. Like this weekend, I'm not calling it a write-off because I'm going to try and avoid sugars and sweets. I'm probably not going to be eating keto because, like I said, we're going to be going to Sills and there's not really many keto options there. That's going to not throw the diet for a loop, but it's going to throw the diet for a loop. I don't really call it a diet though. I call it a lifestyle. Because once I get to eating keto, I don't crave things like potato chips, Doritos, sugar, chocolate bars, all that. It all goes away. I literally don't have hunger. Like right now, I don't have hunger. Even last night when I ate, I didn't have hunger. I probably could have fasted. Now that Freddy versus Jason's back, I definitely could have fasted. But I just didn't bother. Instead, I decided, let's eat. And I got that ham in there to eat still. So tonight, I'm probably going to have the ham for supper. I want to get rid of that ham. Ugh, man, I've got the hiccups. And every time I hiccup, I burp. But I want to get rid of that ham tonight. So I'm probably going to have that for supper. And then see about maybe hanging some wall art. That could be kind of fun. And like I said, one of these weekends, we're going to do a paint. Like, I got to wait till I get some money for that. Because I got to watch my spending. Like tonight, going to Walmart to pick up the coffee filters. And the kitty litter, I need it. I know I need it. And it's going to cost. Like putting $75 in my tank yesterday probably wasn't the smartest. But I need the gas because, like I said, this weekend, we might be bombing around a lot. So we need some fuel in the tank so that we can go places. So we'll see how that plays out. But yeah. So like I said in the beginning of the video, right now I'm in training for the job that I've been doing for the past 5 years. They're literally giving a refresher course, and it's because, like I said, there's 12 of us in this training, and only 7 of us are coming from an SO1 position, Service Officer Level 1. The one guy who's coming from a Service Officer Level 1, he was basically working as that position for like 12 years, 6 of which he was on after hours. Now, where he lives, after hours is great because you can work from home. Where I live, after hours, they wanted you in the office. They didn't want you working from home. They really, really wanted you in the office. Down where he lives, everybody had their own laptop. Up here, nobody had their own laptop on after hours. So after hours, we had workstations, we had desktops, and that's what we worked from. We had 2 monitors and a desktop computer. You can't really bring that home with you. It wasn't until COVID hit that they had to order a bunch of more laptops so that they could have all the after hours guys with laptops because we had to work from home. We couldn't go into the office unless there was a problem with your internet or there was a problem with power at your house. You worked from home. If you had to go into the office, you had to sign a bunch of forms and stuff and go into the office and clean up after yourself and all that shit. So, but there's like 6 guys in this training right now who've never done any of this kind of work before. So this is where I talked to my quality assurance guy about this, and I'm like, you know what? It's really kind of sad that they hire SO3s fresh off the market. Like I'm sure they're skilled in what they do. They definitely know how to troubleshoot and stuff, but with the way our setup is, they should have to start as SO1 and learn the lay of the land before they get put into a position where they're going to be lost. Because nothing looks worse than calling a client about a problem and not knowing how to fix it because you're unfamiliar with the software because you never received the proper training on it. And that's what the training is today. The trainer's taking us over all the software we use for cutting tickets, for working with accounts, all the different passwords we have to reset and all that fun stuff. But the thing is the course he's giving literally is a Cole's Notes version of the course you take when you become an SO1, SO2. Like when you're first inducted into the company, the first week, now I skipped all this, mind you, because I was figuring it out, because I knew how to create tickets, and I knew the system they were using was the same one we were using at Ontario. So I knew exactly how it worked and how to create tickets and the flow to use. Every ticketing system has a flow. You either go down the side, or one of the old ticketing systems I used at the previous call center I worked at, you actually did a zigzag. So you'd work this box, then work this box, work this box, then work this box. And you'd be asking the client questions the whole time, like, okay, can I get your name? Can I confirm your address? All right. And I worked for Canada Post as a customer service rep. So I would be like, can I get the shipper's information, like the company name, or if they were shipping a package and it wasn't received, so I would get their name first, then the customer they're shipping it to, any sort of tracking information, if there's any sort of financial information, fill in the ticket, and that's all we did. We just filled in tickets. We didn't really troubleshoot anything. We just sent it off to the support queue, and then people would deal with it. So we were basically there to filter out. Let's say you order a package on Amazon and it doesn't get delivered. If you call Canada Post, the thing they're going to tell you is, it's not your package yet. It's still the shipper's package. The shipper needs to contact us. Contact your shipper and have them contact us to open up a ticket. That's literally why we were there, was to filter out the people calling in about not receiving their package and letting them know that there's nothing they can do. They have to contact the shipper. And if they're really upset, they can file with their credit card company and see about getting a refund. So that was that. And that job sucked. I really hated that job. Not even going to sugarcoat it. What time do we have here? Okay, I still got 15 minutes. Oh, I love doing these walk and talks, man. I'm already 1,434 calories in and it's only 12:46. This is awesome. I don't know if you guys like watching them. Some people do, but this is going to be the lunch hour vlog. I'm going to actually title these lunch hour vlog. Am I going to upload 2 videos a day? Nya. Nya, 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 nya. Nya, 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 nya. It's just a nice way to get a little bit further, so on days when I don't feel like vlogging, I can take the day off, like this weekend coming up. Tomorrow I might shoot a lunch hour vlog, but Friday, probably not. Saturday, probably not. Sunday, we might be on the ice, so that'll be a fishing vlog. So I'm really curious here. Did she actually clean this thing right out, or did she just dump the contents? Okay, she just dumped the contents. If you're wondering why there hasn't been a flyer day in a while, well, I haven't received flyers in 3 weeks. And I really don't want to resort to doing them digitally because, well, I'm working on an idea. I'm working on an idea here. Same way I do commenting on comments. I'm working on an idea. So we'll have to see if we can actually pull this off. But as it stands right now, I have no good ideas for flyer day. So, because we're not getting flyers. And as for commenting on comments, I've been commenting on comments directly on the site, but not in a video. I will be doing another one of those, I don't know, probably next week sometime. I haven't been collecting comments, I've just been responding. So yeah, that's a thing. But anyway, guys, thanks for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed today's video. If you did, click that like button. Any questions, comments, concerns, down below they go. Let me know what you think of this lunch hour vlog. And until next time, guys, remember, live it to win it, and peace the frig out. Sit, stupid, sit. Good dog.